Ball's in the air, and we're underway as Eastview gets possession. Eastview goes into the typical Eastview set, over to the left elbow. 3 ball in the air, first shot of the game, won't go. Rebound batted around. Secured by Mara Ganji for the Wildcats. Number 33, Kirsten Lee, looks to start the offense for Eagan. Over to Ganji at the free throw line. Ellie Busley's shot won't go, but Eagan will maintain possession. For those that don't know, the Eastview program is very strong. Last year's 4A state champions. Very consistent program. And it's Mara Ganji with the baseline, short baseline jumper for the first 2 points of the game for the Wildcats. Good to see the Wildcats get on top first, Peter.
Yes, nice pass by Brooke Moore in there.
Ball batted in the corner, double teamed, almost thrown away, but Eastview recovers. Down to the baseline, good pump fake, drive, shot no good. Brooke Morin with the rebound, trying to go the other way. To the block, bumped, no call. Mara Ganji fights for the rebound, gets it out to Busley. Busley drives left hand, puts it up in the lane. Shot won't go, but she will go to the free throw line for her efforts. Wildcats playing with energy early on here, Peter.
Yes, nice move by Ellie, and basket almost went in.
I like that we're trying to get in transition early. It's something that we haven't quite been able to do that much this year. It's a good start for the Cats.
Yes.
First free throw just off the mark for Busley. Second one rolls through, giving Eagan a 3-0 lead. Ellie Busley's had herself a nice start to the season, one of Eagan's top 3 or 4 scorers on this squad. As the Eastview shot from 3 won't go, and once again, Mara Ganji down collecting rebounds. Mara's playing physical just in the first 2.5 minutes of the game here.
Yes, she is.
A little full court press by Eastview. Ganji gets it up to Morgan Madsen. Madsen over to Kirsten Lee with the right hand, now pulls back out. Oh, nice pass to a cutting Madsen. Kirsten Lee to Morgan Madsen. Very nice pass and cut. Good patience by Lee to wait for the cutting Madsen. And get Ellie Busley for a reach in. Good help defense, it appeared. Be a non-shooting foul. That'll be her first, team first.
I think in the end they're going to give that to Ganji.
Okay, so they changed the foul call to Ganji and the non-shooting to shooting. Looks like I was 0 for 2 on that one, partner. First Eastview free throw is off the mark. The second is true, getting Eastview on the board for the first time here. 5-1 Eagan Wildcats. Ganji working against full court pressure, picks up the dribble over to Madsen. Madsen to Lee. Good movement by Eagan thus far. Over to Morin, back to Kirsten Lee. All the Wildcats have touched the ball in this possession. 3-pointer in the air, Kirsten Lee.
Not a lot of arc on that shot, but boy, it went right in.
None more arc than needed. Take them any way we can get them. Eagan gets up to an 8-1 lead. This is far and away the best start to a game that Eagan's had so far this year. Very nice running take by number 5 for Eastview through traffic. One of the keys to the game here, Peter, might be if Wildcats can continue to handle the full court pressure of the Lightning. That's been a problem earlier in the year.
Yes, it
They've
has.
done well with it so far. It's early, but we like what we see.
Nice interception by Ellie Busley there.
Wildcats are certainly playing with pace, emotion, and pressure. Going to get Brooke Moran with a travel. 8-3 Wildcats 3 minutes into the game. A couple of the previous games, as I said, got off to some rough starts. What do you think about 8 points first 3 minutes of the game there, Peter?
I think they're playing really well against possibly one of the best teams they're going to see all year.
Very fair point. Three-pointer won't go. Offensive rebound by number 44 for Eastview. We apologize to the folks who do not have the names with the numbers. She's going to be fouled by Ellie Busley. First free throw is good. So we have substitutions for both squads. Lauren O'Brien's going to check in for Ellie Busley. One thing to note, Peter, and hopefully it won't play out, but a short Wildcat team as far as numbers go. They only have 8 players.
Yes, Eastview has a full bench for sure.
Full bench. So far, Jason McClure's done a good job in the previous games, balancing it out, trying to keep everybody fresh. But in high-intensity games, eight players is just barely enough. Morgan Madsen dribbles with the left hand, gets out of the double team. Picks up the dribble. Going to get a reaching foul. Eastview's second foul of the half, evening the team fouls for both teams.
I see they did call off the full court press there.
Probably a good idea the way it was working early, right?
Yes.
Baseline jumper won't go. Rebound put back by Morin. Moran's shot won't go. 2 good looks for the Wildcats. Eastview looks to pick up pace in transition. Now with good ball movement. Corner 3, back of the rim. Long rebound goes to the Lightning. The Lightning will reset. Another 3. Ball batted around, recovered by Eastview. Off of 2 players. Possession will stay with the Wildcats. A couple of possessions in a row now. Wildcats giving up a couple offensive rebounds. Got to shore that up against a good team like this. Lauren O'Brien's baseline shot off the right side of the rim, up and in. Lauren O'Brien with her first 2 points of the game.
Very nice basket.
I like how she caught and shot with confidence.
Yep, she missed one on the earlier possession and came right back and had a nice shot there.
Elbow jumper, number 21 off the mark. Morgan Madsen with her second rebound. Tried to get out in transition, going to have a travel turnover. Wholesale substitutions for the Wildcats. Libby Richter will check in. Lauren O'Brien checks back in as well, and Navi Pritzel. And 3 in, 3 out for the Lightning as well. 10-4 here. 11 minutes left in the first half. Inbounded into the corner, now dribbled out on the curls.
Mara got her hand in there and partially blocked that pass. Now another rebound.
Another rebound for Ganji. Ganji over to Pritzel. Pritzel ball fakes. Over to Richter in the corner, evades the double team. Good ball movement by the Cats. Ellie Busley, corner 3 is good.
Very nice shot by Ellie.
Love that possession, Peter. All 5 Wildcats touched the ball, ended in a good-looking corner 3.
Good crisp passing, and Ellie did not have a lot of time to get that shot off, but she got it off very quickly.
She really does have a quick release, doesn't she? She only needs a very slight window. And after making the 3, Busley collects the rebound, directs traffic, gets Eagan into their offense. Oh, nice pass, Libby Richter. Gets it into Ellie Busley on a nice give and go. Marganji gets an offensive rebound.
And Lauren O'Brien was taking a shot and was fouled. She's going to get 2 shots here. 2 free throws.
I really like Lauren's aggressiveness early in this game.
Yes. That was another nice possession. Some nice passing in there.
First free throw's off the mark. Lauren O'Brien measuring the second. Good rotation is good, but she's going to have a lane violation.
That's unfortunate. That was a nice shot. Still a 13-4 lead here, Brian. I'm almost, I don't want to use the word surprise, but this is a really nice lead that they've built here against a very good team.
You're right on, and I'll tell you what, partner, one thing that is becoming apparent is Eastview turns it over and Lauren O'Brien gathers the steal. For those that don't know, the Eagan numbers for both varsity and JV have been a little bit light this year, and that's put this squad in the difficult position of really having to play some upper-level competition, starting to play against, in this game, some girls that are a little bit more their own age. And because we haven't seen it, we maybe perhaps weren't expecting it. They look really good and really confident right now. This is great to see for Wildcat fans.
Yes.
Bryan over to Richter. Eagan running their Wildcat curls. Over to Ganji. Ganji gets in the lane. Shot up won't go, but she will go to the free throw line.
She did a nice move to her left there. Had a good look and was fouled.
You and I have seen these girls grow up all the way since back in 4th grade. And one thing that Mara Ganji can do is she can get to the basket and she can do it with confidence.
Yes, very athletic.
Second free throw somehow rims out. It's 3 quarters down. Eagan trying to lock down the defense as Mara Ganji comes from the blind side for a steal.
Very nice aggressive play there.
O'Brien to Richter. Richter hits a cutting Busley on a curl, dishes back out. Into Ganji, gets in the lane. We just mentioned it. Shot won't go, but a good attempt. Busley chasing down the loose ball. Hustle rebound, Ellie Busley. Get Ellie Busley with a moving screen. Unfortunate, as that will be her second. She is one of Eagan's top scorers. Going to have to keep an eye on that one. Eastview gets into their offense. Over to the elbow. Corner 3 are just out, just inside of the 3-point line. That's going to be a long 2. Good drive and dish for the Lightning. Kirsten Lee over to Madsen, back to Pritzel. Pritzel over to a cutting Busley, miscommunication. Good hustle by both squads. Eagan will retain possession. Errant pass. Richter tries to chase down and does. Slipped on her way down. Appeared to take a pretty hard crash to the floor for her efforts, too.
Yes. Call is for Eastview here, their ball.
Good hustle by Libby Richter. She saved her team a basket there. Eastview orchestrating their offense. Getting into the lane. Good drive. Number 32 for the Lightning. Madsen over to Pritzel. Pritzel, heavy pressure. Gets it to Kirsten Lee. Lee waves off the cutters. Miscommunication with Madsen. It's going to be deflected by Eastview. And Wildcats A little lucky on that one. We'll keep possession.
Yeah, pass intended for someone who went in a different direction, but Eastview got a hand on it.
Brooke Morin checks back in for Libby Richter. Pass down low to Pritzel. Pritzel lays it up and in. Navi Pritzel, her first 2 points of the game. Good ball movement, well-designed play.
Very nice passing again. Love to see that.
Coach McClary called that from the sidelines on the out-of-bounds play underneath. Very well done. Good hard left-hand drive. Shot is blocked by Ellie Busley. Eastview's able to track down the loose ball. 3 in the air off the front of the rim. Ball looks a little slick there, doesn't it, Peter?
Yes, it does. Little pinball in there.
Eastview running a 4-person vertical stack off the inbounds. Baseline drive, corner 3, misses everything. Rebound Lee. Lee's looking to push the pace with the left hand. Gets it out to Morin. Morin to the elbow, over to Pritzel. Pritzel to Busley. Busley's going to pull it out and reset it. Kirsten Lee passes on the 3, puts it down on the ground. Going to go to the free throw line for her efforts. I've long known that Kirsten Lee can shoot from range. I like it when she fakes the 3, heads to the basket, get to the line, and convert the second.
It was a drive into some traffic, but it worked out well with the two free throws here. She missed the first one, however.
Second off the rim, no. A little over 6 minutes remaining in the first half, and it's Eagan 15, Eastview 10. As they get a quick basket in transition, does the Lightning. Madsen over to Kirsten Lee. Ball above her head, puts it on the ground, drives at the left hand, gets double teamed, turns it over. Eastview ahead. Good hustle back by the Wildcats. Ball somehow goes Eastview's way. Dishes back out for a 3. Good rebound, Morgan Madsen. Ripped that one away from 2 Lightning players. Well, a nice drop into Brooke Morin. Shot is blocked by number 32 for the Lightning, but a nice entry pass to Kirsten Lee. One thing I'm noticing, Peter, just that's changed since the first couple possessions, Eagan's offense is starting a foot or 2 deeper than it was at the beginning of the game.
And
getting just a hair.
Do you think that's by design, or do you
I think it's the defense of the Lightning pushing them back a little bit, and it's tightening up the lanes a little bit. Just another step closer to starting the offense. Ooh, nice pass into Morin. Morin gets it to O'Brien. O'Brien's left-handed shot is off the front part of the rim. 3 in the air, number 20. Shot won't go. Another rebound, Mara Ganji. Clears and now pushes middle before Coach McClure wants her to pull it back out. Nobody guarding her. Gets it over to O'Brien. Reconsiders on the 3. Back to O'Brien. To a cutting Ganji. Brooke Morin fakes. Ganji baseline 18-footer. Mara Ganji.
Nice shot by Ganji. Nice passing beforehand.
And Eastview coach Johnny Gill is going to go ahead and call a timeout. Really like what we're seeing as far as ball movement for the Wildcats right now. Of the 5 that were just on the floor, 4 already have points. Everybody's contributing, everybody's defending, and everybody's rebounding. This is our 5th game of the season, and although we do have a couple of wins, this might be the best that we've looked to start a game off here, Peter.
I would agree with that. It's about 10 minutes in here, and we have a 7-point lead, not the biggest lead that we've had in this game, but Once again, this is against a quality opponent, and we are not just holding our own, but looking pretty good.
One of the other keys to the game with the Eagan squad, whether it's this JV B team or the varsity here later tonight, it's turnovers and the limiting of turnovers. And so far in this game, the Wildcats have done a very good job of taking care of the ball. And the few times that they haven't, they have not been hurt. Three and three off for the Lightning. Ganji over to Busley. Busley drop steps into Morgan Madsen. Madsen lays it up and in. Very well designed play. Coach McClary well executed by the Cats. 19-10 Wildcat lead. Drive and kick, Eastview staple. Three-pointer won't go. Mara Ganji didn't get the rebound, but she got the steal. And then changed her pivot foot. She was just getting ready to hit Ellie Busley on a long outlet pass. Tell you what, so far today here, Peter, Mara Ganji, she has 4 points, but she is all over the defensive glass.
Absolutely.
Really helping to inspire the team. They're all playing well, and they're all taking turns leading right now. Really great to see. Inbound Eastview. Top of the three-point line into the left wing. Dribbling with the right hand. Eagan defense working through the switches. Three-pointer off the front of the rim, no. Rebound volley, balled around. Ellie Busley comes away with it over to Morgan Madsen. Ahead to Brooke Moore, and ball got away from her. Able to recover. Gets it to Ganji. To a cutting Busley. Off the mark. Rebound Ganji. That shot won't go. Ganji rips away another rebound. And she's going to get fouled for her efforts.
Brian, we don't keep track of rebounds here, but my guess would be that Ganji has enough already to probably beat anyone else so far this year on the team for a whole game.
Absolutely. I got her unofficial count there, Peter. That's at least her 8th rebound. Still 3 minutes left here in the first half. Corner to Busley. Gets it to O'Brien. O'Brien to Morin. Ball bounces off her hand. Loose ball, and Brooke Morin's going to be fouled for her efforts.
I think we're going to head to one and one here now.
Eagle Eye Peter Lee straightens out the referees as Brooke Morin heads to the free throw line. Well done. First shot won't go. Morgan Madsen tried to volleyball it back. Unsuccessful, and Brooke Morin's going to pick up her first foul and a reach in. Like the aggressiveness, though.
3 minutes to go here in the half. 9-point lead for Eagan.
One thing that both squads have had a little trouble doing is closing out halves after good runs. I'm sure that's in the back of Coach McClary's mind right now.
Errant pass there by Eastview. Oh, I guess I did not see the tip there myself, to be honest. Thought that was going to be Eagan's ball. Must have missed it.
Well, open Eastview player in the paint. It's going to cut the lead 19-12 for the Wildcats. Smart Ganji gets it out to Lauren O'Brien. Looks into Madsen in the post. Madsen pops it back out. Ellie Busley, she's got a quick release, decides against it, drives to the elbow, and now pulls back out after the batted pass.
Keep running it.
Nice drop into Ganji. Ganji dishes to Morin. Morin to an open O'Brien from the free throw line. Good look, good movement. Shot just won't go.
It was a wonderful play there. Just shot did not want to go in.
If you can get that look every time, you'd think you'd be okay.
Yep.
jump ball, or what they now sometimes are calling dual possession. Peter, are you aware of that terminology change?
No, tell me about it. Enlighten me.
Nobody told me about it. It started last year.
Okay.
Off the inbound pass, Eastview's shot won't go. Morgan Madsen had a hand on it. Ball movement, top of the arc, 3 won't go. Warren O'Brien clears the rebound, gets it to Morgan Madsen, just under 2 minutes to play. Madsen to Busley. Busley drops it into Ganji, takes the bump. No call. To be careful there. That's going to be Busley's third, I believe.
Kind of surprised that was called, Brian.
Yeah.
There was a moment before where they had a pretty hard bump on us, and I thought that would get called.
I would agree with you. Navi Pritz was going to check in for Warren O'Brien.
Black, Maddie. Black.
3 won't go. Eastview not shooting a high percentage. They're getting a lot of three-point looks, and there's Ganji's 9th rebound, we think. Pushes the pace to Busley. 2-on-2 break. Dishes to Morin. Pops, stops. Basket won't go. Another rebound. Ganji puts it back up and in.
It's a great move by Brooke there. Great move to fake the shot and then move around. She missed the shot, but Mara came up with, as you say, another rebound and made the 2-pointer.
I love the pace that the Wildcats are playing in. This is the most points we've had in the first half of the game, and coincidentally, it's the fastest we've played.
Yes.
Foul is going to go against. Did you see who that was given to, Peter? I think it might have gone to Brooke Moran.
Yes.
It'll be Egan's 6th team foul, so staying out of the bonus at least until now. Second free throw, Karen's in, cutting the Wildcat lead to 8. Ganji over to Pritzel. Pritzel drops into Madsen through 2 Lightning defenders. Blue ball. Madsen will inbound. Drops it into Lee just outside the elbow to Moran. Moran down to Pritzel. Going to be a jump ball. Pritzel was double teamed on that. Eagan retains possession with 30 seconds left in the first half. Kirsten Lee over to Morin. Back to Ganji. Kirsten Lee on the wing. Fakes. Now drives. Pulls up. Shot off the mark. No. Going to get Brooke Morin with a reaching foul. Unfortunate. This will put the Lightning in the bonus. It was a good look by Lee. Just off the mark. First of the one-on-one is good. Went with the line drive variety that we saw earlier. Second one follows the first.
15 seconds to go here in the half.
So make sure that we hold for one. Ganji gets it to Lee. Lee with 7 seconds left. Sees it over to Morin. Morin with 3 seconds. Not sure she sees it. She does. Gets a shot up. Deflected. And that's going to do it for the first half. We've got Eagan 21, the Eastview Lightning 15, and what was a very entertaining and energetic first half for the Wildcats.
Very fun to watch. I'd have to say, just my own personal opinion is I think a number of the girls here are having perhaps their best game of the season so far.
I absolutely would agree. It's nice to see, and it's nice to watch. We're going to take a short halftime break, and we will return in about 5 minutes. But once again, the score, Eagan 21, Eastview 15, here from Eastview Gymnasium.
Please welcome the Eagan Junior Varsity Dance Team, coached by Brooke Weinberg.
Warm weather's over. Market Fest has a new location indoors. Indoor Market Fest is held between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. every other The warm weather's over. Market Fest has a new location indoors. Indoor Market Fest is held between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. every other Saturday on the dates listed at the community center inside the Oasis room. You'll still find all the fresh produce and products that Market Fest has to offer. We hope to see you down there.
Think you have the best decorated house in the neighborhood? Consider yourself a regular Clark Griswold? Then prove it by submitting pictures or videos of your decked out holiday home to ETV. It could even be featured on television. Surprised?
If I woke up tomorrow with my head sewn to the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
So don't be a Todd or Margot.
And why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
Be a Griswold. Visit eagan-tv.com/lights for full details.
I tried Oxy at a couple of parties. I didn't know it'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Hey guys, how are you today?
Good.
I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life. Math genius, and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things.
I want your job.
I want you to have my job.
the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world? You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Merry Christmas, Minnesota!
Holding on to their first half lead, 2 minutes into the second half. Madsen tries to force it into Ganji and going to get an Eastview foul there. Whew, that was fortunate. I thought it was going to go the other way. Eagan retains possession. Ganji again doing everything that she's doing today is just strong. Madsen errant pass goes across half court. It's all legal. Ganji chases it down, gets it to Lee. Over to Madsen in the corner. Pritzel, Kirsten Lee, left wing three won't go. Madsen crashes. And Eastview's going to retain possession. Another good possession for the Wildcats, just haven't been able to get that first basket of the second half.
Hey! Two, what's your two? What's your two?
Leading scorers here for the Wildcats so far can have players on the floor. Mara Ganji with 6. She leads the team. Lauren O'Brien with 2. Morgan Madsen with 4. Kirsten Lee with 3. And Navi Pritzel with 2. Nice take by number 21 for the Lightning. Dribbled through the whole Eagan defense. Cut the lead to 1.
Smallest lead of the game here for Eagan.
Eastview's gone to a 2-3 extended press here, half-court press. That time they got Ganji to go over and back.
Hey, oh, square. Shoot her, Ellie. Shoot her, Ellie.
Subs in for Eagan. Warren and Busley return.
screen down, Maddie, screen across. Good job. Now screen. Dribble left.
Lightning get it up top. Pritzel guarding. Now 23 drives into the heart of the Eagan defense. Dishes back out. Baseline jumper rolls out. Rebound. Pritzel had it, was falling out of bounds.
Very nice pass over the back of her.
It's over to O'Brien to Busley. Busley to Moran. Moran to the block. Tried to hit a cutting Lee. Couldn't quite see her through the trees. Good effort there by Pritzel. Eagan miscommunication on defense. Gonna luck out because they're gonna have a lightning travel as Morgan Madsen checks back in for Navi Pritzel. Wildcats have gotten very good minutes out of Pritzel today. She's got some points, a couple rebounds to contribute. She's looked good.
She's played very well today.
Hey, we're going this way.
Got the old switcheroo of directions here, Peter.
A little bit of confusion going on.
Just working out the kinks. And here's that 2-3 trap we mentioned. Busley over to Lee. Lee lines up a wing three. Nails it. Kirsten Lee with her second three-pointer of the game. I take that back, her first, but gives her 6 points on the day.
That is her second.
That is her second. All right. Why would I ever doubt myself?
Both shots lacking what they lacked in arc made up for in accuracy.
He's just prepping for the next one. Moran gets the ball knocked away, picks up the dribble, and she gets tripped for her efforts. Good ball strength by Brooke Moran.
Lift. Matt. Lift. Wait until she crosses that court.
Inbounded to Moran. Moran waits for the trap, gets it over to Lee. Lee looks for Busley in the corner, just a half second too late.
What? Come on.
Eastview looking to get on track offensively. Another three. The bank is open. And Eastview takes their first lead of the afternoon, 25-24.
Move your feet. Rotate.
Brooke Moran gets it over to Busley. Busley to Lee. Double and triple teamed Lee. A little too high for Busley. This 2-3 half-court trap that the Lightning have come out in are giving the Wildcats a little bit of trouble right now. As Lauren O'Brien returns for Kirsten Lee. Pull up three off the back of the rim, no. Moran clears the rebound very well. Tries to get in a quick transition and is fouled for her efforts. That'll be the third team foul on Eastview. Wholesale substitutions for the Lightning.
Hey, up, don't sit. Up. Clear. Clear.
Mara Ganji brings the ball up. Gets it over in the corner to Moran. Moran bounce pass to Ganji. Baseline jumper O'Brien off the mark, no. Eastview comes the other way. Morgan Madsen's quick to race back. The travel is missed. Three in the air once again. Oh, we're going to get an offensive foul on the rebound attempt by the Lightning. Fourth team foul. Good break for Eagan there.
Back off.
Ganji gets it to Madsen. Madsen keeps the dribble. Tries to go to the opposite baseline to Busley. The ball's knocked away. Body's on the floor. Good hustle by both Brooke Moran and Ellie Busley. Helped save the Eagan possession. Got fouled for their efforts. It's going to be team foul number 5 on the Lightning with just under 11 minutes to play. We're going to have to keep an eye on that, Peter.
Yeah, number 3 on for player 5, and I think that let's see, 24 also has 3 fouls for him, whereas we also have 2 players with 3 fouls.
See if the Wildcats can't take advantage of that and get in an early bonus situation. Brooke Moran has it poked away. She's on her knees, trying to maintain possession. Mara Ganji races down the loose ball. It's going to be hard to beat her in a foot race. Gets it over to Ellie Busley. Busley to Ganji. Ganji to O'Brien. Baseline jumper's good. Lauren O'Brien looking to be her favorite sweet spot there, right, Peter?
Yes. 6 points for Lauren O'Brien now.
Really nice game for Lauren.
Sorry, 4 points.
She's done well on the defensive side also. Ball
Nice
batted
tip
in
by
the air.
Morgan
You
Madsen.
mention her name. Morgan Madsen tips it. Lauren O'Brien comes down with the steal, and now you got offense turning into defense. Madsen to Ganji. Over to Busley, corner 3. She was ready for it, but fumbled it on the way. Going to turn it over to the Lightning. Busley was ready to shoot that one before she caught it. And the Lightning return the favor with a turnover of their own. Busley and Pritzel will come in for Madsen and Morin. Just under 10 minutes to play. Eagan 26, Eastview 25. Ganji gets it to O'Brien. O'Brien feeling it. Off the backboard, won't go. Eastview the other way, and they're going to slow it down for a minute. Runner, nice entry pass. Shot won't go. That was a very nice pass by 44 for Eastview. Kirsten Lee clears the rebound. Gets it over to Ganji, dribbles with the left hand. Busley at the free throw line. Shots rejected by 32 for the Lightning. Gonna have another turnover for the Lightning. Second half's been far more turnover prone for both teams,
Yes.
actually.
A little more sloppy than the first half, I would say, for sure. Brian, tell me about this defense that Eastview's doing. They stick to, instead of doing the full court press, they seem to have 2 players right at the line. There's a 3-pointer by Ellie that just
good look on the quick release for Busley. Yeah, so the that half-court press that you mentioned, Peter, what they're doing is they're having the 2 defenders for Eastview waiting until just after the Wildcats cross half-court. That way they can use the half-court line as the 6th defender, and I think it's causing some issues for the Wildcats. Oh, nice pass. Pritzel gets it into a cutting Ganji. Very nice pass. Navi Pritzel over to Ganji. That's Ganji's 8th point of the game. Eagan gets their lead back to 3 points.
Outside now, Ellie.
Good D.
Steal by Busley off of an errant pass. Now Eagan comes.
Nice patience with the ball there for Busley as well. After she picked up the pass, didn't feel the need to dribble right away.
Lauren O'Brien shot off the back neck of the rim. Good ball movement by Eagan. The last 3-4 possessions, the Wildcats might have figured out that trap a little bit. Eastview launches another 3. Morin and Madsen will replace Busley and O'Brien. .47 left to play in the game. Eagan 28, Eastview Lightning 25. Inbound pass over to the top, now to the right elbow. Long 2-pointer, back neck no, rebounded by the Lightning. Good crossover by 32, but Ganji's there to stay in front of her. Another 3. Shot won't go. Kirsten Lee clears the rebounds. Got to be her 5th or 6th.
Hands up, move your feet.
Lee puts it on the floor. Picks up the dribble, gets it to Pritzel. Pritzel to a cutting Morin. Shots blocked. Nice pass. Good defense by the Lightning.
Yes, very nice play. Just a little bit better defense for Eastview there.
Oh, very nice entry pass by 12 for the Lightning. Tough angle.
Wait for it.
Ganji over to Madsen. It's double team. Gets it to Lee. Inside to Ganji. Back to Madsen for three. Off the back rim, no. Eastview clears the rebound. Oh, and they're going to get Moran on a ticky-tack foul. That's going to be her fourth. Just a little tap there, right, Peter?
Yeah. Surprised that was called, but
10 working on Lee. Tried to get it inside. Ref's got vision cleared. Possession stays with the Lightning. Three-pointer in and out. Rebound cleared by Madsen. Once again, the Eastview strategy. Let's shoot a lot of threes and hope for the best. The ball movement by the Wildcats gets it into Pritzel in the corner. Ball's taken away by number 12 for the Lightning. And back to the low block. Dishes back out for the three. Won't go. Rebound Lightning. And Eastview's going to get a third crack at it here. Pritzel and O'Brien. I'm sorry, Pritzel and Moran leave. So Bryan and Busley re-enter for the Wildcats. Free throw extended. Won't go. Rebound cleared by Lauren O'Brien. She's had several rebounds today herself.
Yes, very good game.
And looks like he's going to turn that one over. The two-person front zone trap that the Lightning are running is still having some residual effects on the Wildcats. Oh, nice up and under move by number 31 for the Lightning. Split two of the Eagan defenders. It's Eastview back on top, 29-28, a little over 5 minutes to play. Madsen to Busley, back to Madsen. And had a cutting O'Brien miscommunication. Big turnover Eagan, Lightning ball. The other thing about that 2-3 zone trap that they're running, Peter, the top two players on it are very tall. So once the Wildcats do pick up their dribble, the guards are having a hard time seeing, be able to see who the open person is.
One of the biggest things I see, Brian, from something our players could learn more is not to pick up that dribble so fast.
It does invite trouble, doesn't it?
Yeah. Keep the dribble going, protect the ball with your body, and unfortunately they're all too quick to pull it up.
Hey, spread it. Yep.
And here it is again. We'll see how Mara Ganji reacts. Two-person zone. Wait till they cross. Gets it over to Busley. Busley enters down to Ganji. You get a reach foul. Eastview did a really good job of going without fouling there. It was almost 5.5 minutes. We had mentioned that from the time they got their fifth foul, and that was just their sixth. Good discipline by the Lightning.
1 point lead here for Eastview with about 4.5 minutes to go.
Ganji gets in the lane. Ball is knocked away.
Stay down, move your feet. Help corner, Peyton.
As Mara Ganji was knocked to the ground. Busley triggers, gets it to Madsen. Madsen dishes to Lee. Baseline jumper's good. Kirsten Lee. Nice pass by Morgan Madsen.
Kirsten had a couple three-pointers there. That was her first two-pointer of the day.
Come on, good pass.
Good defensive pressure by the Cats. Long two for Eastview. Back rim, no. Rebound Lightning. In and out. Morgan Madsen battles. Ganji comes away with another rebound.
Hey, turn it face, turn it face.
Ganji gets it to Lee with a 1 point Eagan lead. Just under 4 minutes remaining. Kirsten Lee looks to step into a three. Reconsiders. Oh, nice pass lead to Madsen. Madsen drops it off to O'Brien. Shot won't go, but good ball movement by the Cats. Eastview pulling it out, being a little bit more deliberate here as the game gets a little tighter and a little later. Warren O'Brien, good defense, got the long arms. Ball's batted around. Ellie Busley gathers the rebound. And now Ganji drops it into Busley. Ball bounces off the knee. It's turned over to the Lightning. 3 minutes to play now. Eagan clinging to a 1-point lead. Nice take by the Lightning. Shot is not good, but Kirsten Lee's rebound is. What are you expecting to see the last 3 minutes here, Peter?
Well, we've had the Eastview timeout here after an Eastview foul. Egan's about to go into the bonus.
It's a well-timed foul if you're a Wildcat fan.
With about 2 minutes, 46 seconds left to go. You asked me what did I expect to see at the end of the game here. I think it's going to be a real close game. I mean, back and forth. It's just going to come down to one basket here, I believe.
I think you're right on. Keys for Eagan are going to be some of the same ones that they were to start the game. That's left them in the good position they're in today. Limiting the turnovers and strong defensive rebounding. If the Cats are able to do that, maybe make a free throw or two down the stretch, I think that should make all the difference in this conference battle.
Many positive things here for Eagan to look at, regardless of how the game ends. And one of them I'd say is, obviously they got off to a great start, had a nice big lead, but when Eastview came back and took the lead, Eagan did not give up. They're still in this, and it's just going to be a battle right down to the end.
Good teams are going to make runs. Eastview's done that, but perhaps different than maybe 4 games ago. Eagan was able to maintain and fight through that run and stay competitive. I see a lot of growth from the Wildcat squad today. And you're right, either way how this ends, this I could see this conceivably being a good turning point game for the Wildcats.
I agree.
Mara Ganji toes the line. Front end of a 1-on-1. Bends the knees. Shot off the neck. Won't go. Eastview clears and is running the other way quickly. Transition. Good movement by the Lightning. And the Wildcats are able to get back defensively and keep the pressure on.
Help side, Ellie, help side.
Good entry. I thought Madsen might have been there first. Foul's going to go against Morgan Madsen. It's going to be her first. They are going to keep it on the ground, though, so it will not be a shooting foul.
Organize. Maddie, take a step up. Come back to it.
Oh, Eastview catches the Wildcats on a double post off the inbound to take a 1-point lead. Busley to O'Brien. O'Brien double team, dribbles with the left hand. Good timeout by Coach McClary. Saw his player in trouble. Knew it was a key point in the game. Got the quick timeout. Leading scorers on the floor for the Wildcats right now. We have Mara Ganji with 8. We have Morgan Madsen with 4. And we sat down, so now I've lost our numbers. Lauren O'Brien with 4 points. Elliot Busley with 4 points. Pretty even scoring distribution today.
Yes. A very good team game here. No particular individual standing above everyone else. I'd say they've all had a very maybe the best game of the year for many of the players here.
Absolutely agree. Now let's just see if the Cats can finish it. Referees trying to move things along in a highly competitive game here. Both coaches trying to get every last second out of that timeout. Returning on the floor for Eagan is O'Brien, Madsen, Morin, Ganji, and Busley. Eagan running a stack, inbounded to Busley. Let's see what Coach McClary put in. Gets it to Madsen in the corner, double teamed, puts it on the ground. To the free throw line to Morin. Back to Madsen. Madsen fakes the jumper, puts it on the ground. Nice pull-up jumper. Morgan Madsen just when her team needed her most.
Very nice move. The shot up when the defensive player went up, she went around her and then took her shot.
Shot taken with confidence too.
Yes.
That is not easy to do. Morgan Madsen. Oh, ripped away by Mara Ganji. 1 point lead for the Wildcats. Ganji gets it to Brooke Morin. Over to Busley. Dribbles with the left hand.
Minute and a half to go here.
Teamed, a minute and a half is right. Over to O'Brien. Eagan in no hurry. Morin has it poked away, but maintains possession. Good, strong move. Brooke Morin is going to head to the free throw line.
How are we pushing her when she's leaning down to our girl?
Brooke Morin's played a very good defensive game today. She does not have any points yet. I think that's about to change, Peter. Oh, I mushed her. First free throw is off the mark. We're going to get a lane violation by the Lightning. Inopportune time.
What was it called?
Lane violation.
What was it? Back across the free throw line before it hit. Okay.
Morin is able to put that free throw through. She got a chance due to the break and converts her first points of the game, but probably no point bigger.
Very fortuitous there with that lane violation. Gave her another shot. There we go. If she can put this one in, which
knocks
she does,
down the second with confidence.
Even with a 3-point lead with a minute 20 to go here.
Oh, nice play by the Lightning. Shot up, won't go. Rebound the Lightning. Fired back up. Caromed by Busley. And we're going to get a jump ball call. 1:08 remaining. Eagan with a 3-point lead. Lightning will inbound under the basket. Oh, nice play by Ganji. Reaches in, stripped away the 3-point shot, and Elliot Busley is strong with the ball and head to the free throw line. I said it earlier, and it continues. Mara Ganji all over the place tonight.
Game. Just reached out there, and that ball was out there, and just got nothing but ball.
Busley's free throw won't go. Lightning clear the rebound as we head under a minute to play. Oh, nice take by 24. Cuts the lead to 1. Madsen gets pressed. Gets it over to Ganji. Ganji dribbles with the left hand. Over to Madsen. Ball security the key here for the Wildcats. Madsen to Ganji. 30 seconds left. And Morin strong with the ball. Brooke Morin's going to head to the free throw line. That'll be 10th team foul on the Eastview, so she'll shoot 2 for the double bonus. Brooke was able to cash her last 2 free throws. Going to head there with some confidence. First free throw just off the back of the iron.
If we get it, you come here. Come here.
Second free throw for Morin bounces out. Cleared by Eastview. Wildcats with a 1-point lead, 24 seconds left. Timeout is called by Eastview coach Johnny Gill. High pressure moments here at Eagan Gymnasium.
23 seconds on the clock. 1-point lead for Eagan.
It's been a great game so far. I'm not sure what Coach McClary will do. This is his first season with us, so I don't have a feel for what he might do in this spot. I would be looking to possibly burn up some fouls. Right now, Wildcats only have 14 fouls, 23 seconds left. If they're in a spot where they could run off 5 or 8 seconds and then take a foul or two and maybe do it again, burn up some of that time. Problem with that is the young teams, the first time you've been in that spot, it is a little bit risky.
Sure.
Excited to see what Coach McClary has in here. Returning to the floor for the Wildcats is Madsen, Busley, Morin, Ganji, and O'Brien.
Right here, White. You can see what timeout you got.
You got it!
Watch the corner right away. Timeouts are correct on the scoreboard, right?
Find Eastview, just from what we've seen today, Peter, and keeping an eye on number 24 as their first option. The inbound ball bounces off her hands over to 24. 3 in the air, misses everything.
Eagan ball after a
Eastview
missed shot.
player's knee out of bounds. 15.3 left, full court pressure by the Lightning. Coach McClary is going to call a timeout. Talk it over in this high pressure environment. I know last year there weren't too many 1-point games, and when there were, they weren't this long. This has been a one-possession game for probably the last 5 minutes of the game, right, Peter?
Yep, back and forth leads here after that big lead for Eagan in the first half. It's going to be an enjoyable last 15 seconds here, but let's hope that Eagan can find a way to pull it out. I have a feeling if Eagan inbounds that ball properly, we're going to see a foul immediately from Eastview. Of course, Eagan in the double bonus here, so they will get 2 shots.
Same 5 return to the floor for Eagan. They'll line up in a diamond formation off Coach McClary's timeout. Morgan Madsen triggers. Gets it to Busley, goes over her head. Inopportune turnover for the Wildcats. Lightning are going to take a timeout. Coach Johnny Gill is going to put in something with 12 seconds left. At this point, I think I have to return to my earlier statement. Might be time to burn up some fouls right after the ball is inbounded here.
I like that idea. If they can get them in a foul at some point, all it's going to lead to is an inbound pass, and if it can break up their play and make them have to set everything up again, it's going to burn up some time here. Only 12 seconds to go.
Tick, 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 tick. The clock cannot tick fast enough, can it, Peter?
Nope. Okay.
Once again, same 5 return to the floor. Appears to be the same 5 for the Lightning. They will inbound from the baseline. Same inbounder, number 24. And they're going to run a 4-person spread. And there it is. Ball almost knocked away by Brooke. Double team up front. I don't know if they meant to do it, but that's exactly what we were talking about. We'll take the foul there and reset it with 6.6 seconds left.
Sideline, sideline, sideline. Brooke, to the corner.
Foul will be on Ganji, her 3rd, team 5th. Wide 4-person stack for Eastview.
There's
Oh,
an interception by
stolen
Ganji.
away by guess
of all
who?
the
Mara
players,
Ganji.
she's had a wonderful game and just a wonderful, wonderful pickoff there with 5 seconds to go. She's going to get a couple shots here. If she can put the 2 away, I think that would be wonderful. But even I think it's going to be tough for Eastview to get down the court here after.
As Mara steps up to shoot 2 free throws in the double bonus, Mark Ganji tonight has found a way to give her team whatever they needed, whenever they needed it, as she connects on the first free throw.
2-point lead now after that successful free throw.
It's Ganji's 9th point of the game. She leads all scorers. Knocks down the second. 10 points, Mara Ganji. Half-court shot, a good look. Bounces off the backboard harmlessly. Eagan 36-33, winners in what was certainly their best and most exciting game of the year. Girls are knocking each other over celebrating. Great game played by both parties. Great game coached by both coaches.
Wonderful game, a lot of fun to watch. Eagan, as we've talked about, had a great lead there in the first half. Held on in the second half for a much closer game than we might have thought after the way the first half went. And just a great all-around game for Eagan. I thought a number of the girls had their best game of the year.
And let's not forget a program like Eastview. Anytime you can beat any Eastview team, it's a good day. I think you're going to see smiles all around tonight, and it's well-deserved.
Let's hope that this can carry over into the second game of the evening here.
It's good momentum. Got the defending state champs here at home. We're going to take about a 20-minute break, and we will be back for some varsity basketball as we leave you. Eagan wins 36-33. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Market Fest has a new location indoors. Indoor Market Fest is held between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. every other Saturday on the dates listed at the community center inside the Oasis room. You'll still find all the fresh produce and products that Market Fest has to offer. We hope to see you down there.
Think you have the best decorated house in the neighborhood? Consider yourself a regular Clark Griswold? Then prove it by submitting pictures or videos of your decked out holiday home to ETV. It could even be featured on television. Surprised?
If I woke up tomorrow with my head sewn to the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
So don't be a Todd or Margot.
And why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
Be a Griswold. Visit eagan-tv.com/lights for full details.
I tried Oxy at a couple of parties. I didn't know it'd be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Hey guys, how are you today? Good. I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life.
Is that you?
That is me. I wasn't a math genius and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things.
I want your job.
I want you to have my job.
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world? You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
Merry Christmas, Minnesota!
I am the Ice Queen, and I am here today to support an event that is annually held through Coldwell Banker.
We are doing trees for toys. We are having probably close to about 650 people coming here today, picking up trees and turning in toys for tots.
Anyone that comes in donates a toy, and we bring it to our warehouse later on this week. And then it's going to get distributed to families around the metro. Basically, it just helps the families in need that can't afford that many toys for Christmas. This gives them an opportunity to help their kids out and give them toys.
We are having a great time, a great spirit. You will see some of the decoration inside. It's just unbelievable spirit we've had for Christmas this year.
My favorite part is the kids. I'm here to bring joy to their eyes and make them smile and provide some Christmas cheer.
I enjoy seeing how happy people are to start giving back. It's good to see, especially nowadays, that people still want to give back to the community and help other people out.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
They gave me Vicodin after my knee surgery. I didn't know it would be this addictive. I didn't know how far I'd go to get more.
Opioid dependence can happen after just 5 days. Know the truth, spread the truth.
Think you have the best decorated house in the neighborhood? Consider yourself a regular Clark Griswold? Then prove it by submitting pictures or videos of your decked out holiday home to ETV. It could even be featured on television. Surprised?
If I woke up tomorrow with my head sewn to the carpet, I wouldn't be more surprised than I am right now.
So don't be a Todd or Margot.
And why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot.
Be a Griswold. Visit Eagan-TV.com/lights for full details.